Welcome everybody, I'm Mr. Laggy. Now take a seat, pull up a chair. I'd like to tell you a tale. A tale of an orc shaman and his adventures from levels 1 to 10. Now I want to give you a good idea of what to expect if you're interested in playing classic WoW, especially in a way that's completely vanilla, with no add-ons, no real prior research. And I just want to say up front that I really enjoyed playing this game so far. It may not always sound like it from this story, but be aware that I might be addicted again. I very well could be. But to be frank, my very first experience left me with a real bad taste in my mouth. Are you goddamn kidding me? What's taking this so flapping long? Mind you, this was about 6 hours after launch. I walked away with an estimated time of an hour just to come back for it to have tripled. And that just progressed. It just kept happening over and over. So I decided I'm just going to go to bed. It didn't work out well, so with very little sleep, I woke up the next morning just to get myself back into queue. Starting at 2:30 a.m., I was luckily able to get in around 5:30 to 6 to start my adventure. My immediate response was joy. Pure joy. Until that is. I saw so many other shamans. What the hell? Everyone posed on the shamans. I was going to be a rare flower upon the endless desert that is Durotar. And Crossroads. And Stone Talon? I guess there's some trees. A little tiny bit of grass there, but it's still mostly orange, rocky places. 1,000 Needles, it's kind of gray. And, more wonderful orange desert areas I get to look forward to questing in. So I made my character, and I was off. Ready to stomp out any opposition in my path. I was worried it might be impossible to accomplish any quest at all, with so many people, but Blizzard thought ahead for possibly the first time in 15 years. Spawning was so fast! I need a scorpion? I'll wait here for a moment, and BAM! There's a scorpion. And hey, there's another one. Oh, that guy took it. Damn it. Now, for those of you who don't know classics so well, there is this little issue we typically have with any quest that requires a certain amount of items picked off of corpses. Let's take eyeballs, right? Let's take a quest that requires a certain number of eyeballs. 10. Most, if not all, creatures have 2 eyeballs, right? Not in WoW. No, not in WoW. If you're lucky, 1 in 10, maybe 1 in 20 has a single eyeball. I don't know how these things have survived this long. And on top of it, they come close to killing me each battle. What does that say about me? Now, combat took some getting used to. For some reason, the devs of old felt it wasn't necessary to put your character into auto-attack mode upon starting combat. Honestly, this was something that was fixed later on. One of the many classic tidbits we've forgotten about over the years. Perhaps some quality of life updates would be nice in the coming months. Once I completed all the quests in the Valley of Trials, I was able to branch out to the troll village of Senjin. Here is where my face started to drop a bit. Yellow quests being heavily farmed. Maggie decided to go after the trolls of Echo Isles. Orange to me, but with frequent enough spawn to be moderately efficient. I died again. When within the waking world, quests were few and spread far throughout the Isles. Then I started to realize the people playing classic WoW truly didn't care how much they irritated those around them. stealing one's spawns became commonplace. To this day, I've not completed any of the quests that required me to find an item on the ground to gather, like raptor eggs and such, in Durotar. Those just never spawned, or they were picked up with such speed that I could not see those who stole them from me. They were so fast! Finally, I completed all the quests in this miserable village, and I sought after the old favorite, Razor Hill. Oh, I'm going to Razor Hill. I wanted to start my gathering profession as soon as possible, and I was able to pick up mining in Razor. I asked the local guard where I might find training in skinning. You know what he advised me? Closest location was Orgrimmar. Not a problem, I say to myself. I'll just walk there and take the flight path back to Razor when I'm done. Once I finally arrived into the city, I wanted to empty some of my belongings into the local banking establishment, but I noticed everything was out of place. It was wrong, but yet so right. The bank is in the center of town? That means the auction house should be... Yep, just kinda chilling over there to the right. Very nondescript buildings with signposts out front were all we really had. Bags, slightly lighter and my skinning trained. It was time to head back to Razor Hill. Up the tower to the flight path, small talk with the NPC, then... Wait, where's the... Damn it, that's right! No Razor Hill flight path. Time to walk back! So this is when leveling started to slow down a lot for me. There were some decent quests at first. I got to travel to Tiergard Keep and the waters to the east, but once I got to level 9, I felt I had nothing to do at all. I spent an hour and 45 minutes on level 9. What the hell? My goal is to get to 10 to start my shaman quest for my fire totem, but I spent almost 2 hours walking around Durotar, alive and dead, looking for quests. None of the quests I found ever overlapped in any location. Now keep in mind, I could have played this completely wrong. I didn't do any research into the optimal path for questing, as I wanted to really experience what I had felt 15 years prior. It hit me though. I played a night elf 15 years ago. I didn't have to do any of this crap. Luckily, I found the quest to go to Skull Rock, which resulted in my first green item, the hammer from the quest, right? As well as my level 10 ding. I'm there. But this came at a price. Hordes of, well, were hoarding the mobs. Kills were few and far between, but deaths were the most frequent. Each time I died, I would run back with dozens of others, seeking to stitch their souls back within their bodies. Nobody partied up, nobody healed. Everyone wanted your mob. If that meant you had to die for them to get it perfect. Now this player mentality does end up changing once I get to the Barrens, but that'll be a tale for another day. Now I love classic WoW. This tale of sorts may have sounded as though I had a terrible experience in a world built against me. Only half of that is true. Currently I'm level 20, and I'm loving every minute of it. There's been plenty of anger, but nothing can compare to the desire I have to continue playing. The skill system makes me want to progress like nothing I've felt in many, many years. There's something about the way the spells are dispersed that keeps me wanting to get to the next level. Also, the 10 level milestones are so rewarding that push to get there seems extremely worth it. It didn't take long for me to realize that every penny I would acquire must go towards the skills I am seeking in 2 levels. Money means something! What a great feeling! So far, if you are unsure as to whether or not you should play WoW, I say take the leap. It'll be worth the experience alone. I would like to continue chronicling my shaman, and hope you all enjoyed this video. Come find me on Twitch and join my adventure. Together we will rule this land! Also, I'm on Twitter, say hi.